If you ask someone from Paris what they love most, they might say a warm baguette, a tasty Bordeaux wine, and no tourists. Okay, maybe they won't say that last part out loud, but let's just say, getting around Paris isn't always easy for Parisians, especially when it's busy with tourists. Imagine, tons of people crowding the subway, waiting forever at the Eiffel Tower, and taking selfies with baguettes sticking out of their backpacks. It's enough to make even the most chill Parisian want a quiet cafe and a strong drink. Parisians have their own way of doing things, a special routine of long lunches, deep talks in cafes, and walks along the Seine River with someone they love, or a baguette, whichever works. This routine can feel a bit messed up when the city is packed with visitors. Suddenly their favorite cafe is full. Their usual walk means dodging selfie sticks and forget about getting a table at that cute little restaurant without a reservation. It's enough to make anyone a little grumpy, right? The thing is, Parisians aren't trying to be mean. They're just trying to enjoy their city with all the tourists around. Paris. Just the name makes you think of the Eiffel Tower, yummy croissants, and romantic walks on those pretty streets. It's a city all about love, art, and that special something you can't quite explain. But for Parisians, this perfect picture can sometimes feel far away, replaced by the reality of a city overflowing with tourists. Imagine trying to enjoy your morning coffee and croissant while being bumped around by people with selfie sticks, or trying to get a taxi while competing with a bunch of lost tourists looking at their maps. It's not exactly the dreamy Paris experience you might want. Then there are the things tourists do that seem weird. The loud talking in quiet museums, trying to pay with big bills in small stores, and the confused looks when the waiter doesn't speak English. These might seem like small things, but to a Parisian, they mess up their usual way of life. It's not surprising that Parisians sometimes seem a bit tired of all the visitors. They really love their city, and seeing it so crowded can be funny and annoying at the same time. Now, before you give up on Paris, let's talk about how to act there. Parisian etiquette is like a secret code, a set of unspoken rules, and while it might seem tricky at first, learning a few key things can make your trip to Paris much better. First, always say bonjour when you go into a store, cafe, or even an elevator. It's not just being polite, it's considered rude not to say hi. Next, skip the hugs. Parisians don't usually hug people they don't know, so stick to a handshake or a little nod when you meet someone new. And speaking of greetings, don't expect a big smile from everyone. Parisians save their smiles for real connections, not for random people. Finally, remember to be patient, especially in Paris. Waiting in line is normal, whether you're waiting for a croissant or a museum ticket or a table at a restaurant. Take a deep breath, act like a Parisian, and use the waiting time to watch people and enjoy the city. So you want to look like you belong with those stylish Parisians? Great, let's give you some tips. Remember, in Paris, style and knowing what to do are super important. First, become a master of bonjour. This is your magic word. Say it softly when you enter a shop, whisper it to your waiter, even say bonjour to the pigeons in the park. Who knows, they might understand you better than most people. Next, dress like a Parisian. Leave those Hawaiian shirts and fanny packs at home. Parisian style is all about looking good without trying too hard. Think simple and chic: a scarf, a nice jacket, and shoes meant for walking. No sneakers, please. And of course, hang out in cafes. Spending time in cafes is a Parisian thing to do. Order a café crème, never a regular coffee. Open your newspaper or pretend to read one and watch the world go by. Now, for the things not to do. Don't talk loudly. Parisians like things quiet, especially in public. Keep your voice down, don't shout across the table, and save your exciting travel stories for later. Don't be a tourist who only takes pictures. Yes, the Eiffel Tower is beautiful, but try to look around without your camera. Enjoy the city, watch the locals, and don't take a picture of every croissant you eat. And finally, don't expect super friendly service. Parisians are known for being cool and calm, which can sometimes seem rude. Don't take it personally, it's just part of being Parisian. Let's be real. Paris wouldn't be Paris without tourists. They bring a fun energy that keeps the city alive. And honestly, who else would buy all those souvenirs? Deep down, Parisians know this. They might complain about the crowds and the selfie sticks, but they secretly like watching it all. They see the excitement of first-time visitors and remember when they were amazed by the city too. The truth is, Parisians have a mixed relationship with tourists. Kind of like a married couple who argue but still love each other. They might act like they hate all the visitors, but secretly, they like sharing their city with the world. So tourists, don't let the Parisian attitude bother you. Enjoy the weird things, learn the rules, and remember that under that cool exterior, Parisians secretly love sharing Paris with you.